I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, time to meet your classmates. Alicia.
Cool.
Juliet.
All right.
Lewis.
Yes.
George.
Awesome.
And Jeremy.
Woohoo!
Okay, let's get our player out here.
I'm ready.
All right, let me tell you how to play the game. Up on the board are going to be 10 subjects. Questions range from first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. If you do answer all 10 questions correctly, we give you an opportunity to answer an additional grade school question, and if you get it right, you'll win $1 million. Remember, if at any point the pressure gets to be too high, you can take the money that you've bankrolled up to that point, and you can drop out of our little school. Like I said, your classmates are taking the same test as you, so if you get stumped, you can cheat off of them in a couple of different ways. First, you can peek at their answer. You can choose to go with it or go with your own. It's up to you. Or you can copy your classmate's answer, in which case you have to go with whatever they guess. Finally, you have a save, which kicks in automatically if you guess wrong, but your classmate is right. You can only use each cheat once, and when they're gone, you won't be able to get any help from your classmates for the rest of the game, so use them wisely. You can drop out of school at any time and take whatever money you've earned. But before you can walk away with the loot, you have to tell the whole world that you are not smarter than a fifth grader. Is it a deal?
You bet.
Let's get this thing started then. What you're going to do here is pick out which fifth grader you want to help you answer the really tough questions.
Me.
All right, Jeremy.
I'm going to go with Jeremy.
Yes.
Here are the subjects for today's game. Reading, math, science, world geography, U.S. history, art, earth science, vocabulary, social studies, world history. All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
Start with vocabulary.
Okay, for $1,000, here's the question.
Which of the following words means at what place? Where? Lock it in.
Locking in.
There you go. You're locked in. You got that one right.
Excellent.
Which subject do you want?
Now let's do world geography.
Okay. The $2,000 question is...
What creates fertile silt in most of the countries?
Jeremy locked in his answer very quickly.
Thinking it's either the seas or I'm gonna go with massive rivers on this
This
one.
is taking forever.
Locking in.
Feels like it, but not anymore. I'm gonna lock in massive rivers.
There you go. You're locked in. Looks like you were sweating a little bit on that one, but you're correct.
Awesome.
They flow relatively rapidly and they can flood depending on the amount of rain.
Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
Ooh, ooh.
Alright, let's go with George.
I'm going to go with George.
Yeah.
Pick your next subject.
And that next subject will be Well, that will be after we ask
What are you good at?
George what is
My best
what he's-
subjects are reading, science, and U.S. history.
Reading,
Okay,
science,
thanks.
and U.S. history. Okay, let's do U.S. history.
Okay, for $5,000, here is the question.
What Algonquin princess befriended English settlers as told by John Smith?
Your classmate is locked in.
I'm gonna go with Pocahontas. And lock
I
it in.
feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
All right, your answer's locked in. You got that one right.
Woohoo!
Was the nickname of Mataoka? Yeah, it's an emissary between native tribes and English settlers.
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
Let's do first grade reading next.
All right, for $10,000, may we see the question,
What word
please?
starts with the same sound as knife? That's 9. Lock it in.
Locking in.
We're gonna let Lewis lock in his answer.
There you go. You're locked in. You got that one right.
Yes!
It's time to decide which one of these young scholars you want to be your classmate.
Pick me.
All right, Alicia.
I'm going to pick Alicia.
Yes.
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
We're gonna do first grade math.
Okay,
for the
you get this next
$25,000
question right.
milestone.
You leave with
In what units would
$25,000
you
no matter
measure
what
a
happens the
pencil?
rest of the game.
You would measure it in inches. Lock it in.
Locking in.
You are now locked in. That's it. That's the right answer.
And I've got $25,000 guaranteed, no matter
Way to
what
go.
happens
That was some
the
nice
rest
work.
Of this game.
Which subject do you want?
Now we're gonna do science.
Okay, this question is almost like a freebie. No matter what
Which of the
happens here,
following
you've won
scientists was famous for studying
$25,000.
gravity. It was Newton
Locking in.
for the apple tree. If I remember, we had a question.
You are now
on
locked in.
Newton and
You're
Natural.
going for $50,000. That is correct.
Awesome.
double it up to $50,000 now
Way to go. That was some nice work.
to comprehensively explain universal gravitation.
Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time,
So we're
so
down
pick
to
another
Juliet
classmate.
and Lewis. Let's
It's
bring
you and me, Lewis.
up here. We had Lewis as the last classmate
Yeah.
in an earlier episode.
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
Let's see if any of his favorites are up
What do you
there.
think we should do here?
I'd say social studies.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll do that then. Social studies.
Okay, you're playing for $100,000.
Which article of the Constitution explains the duties of the president? Before I take a guess, I still have
Lewis
all
has
of my
locked in
cheats,
his answer.
so this has been a pretty good game so far. Let's see if I remember from the Constitution.
I'm sure I used to know this.
Can't remember if I got this question off camera or not. I have the save, so I'm gonna go for the third article, and I'm gonna lock it
Locking
in.
in.
Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in. You're going for
So Lewis said he's good at social
$100,000.
studies, so we'll see
If that's how long it takes you to
No.
come up with the wrong answer, I don't think we have time for you to get any of them right.
Right.
Oh. No.
I'm thinking Article
Okay,
2,
it's time to check
but
out
let's
your
see
classmate's
what Lewis
answer.
said.
You can always count
Yeah,
on fifth
I
graders
was
to come
thinking
through in a
Article
pinch.
2.
All right.
So I'm still in the game.
You've got $100,000. Thankfully, your classmate knew the answer to that one.
Yes, he did.
You're awesome.
Yep,
Thank you.
because I asked him before
Let's
even
pick a
picking
subject.
social studies. Now we're gonna do third grade art.
Okay, you're playing for
The person who designs the
$175,000.
images for a book is called what? The illustrator. And we're gonna
I
lock it.
feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Taylor.
Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in. You're going for $175,000. You've got $175,000.
Yes.
And I've still got both of my cheats, so
Did you even read the
for
question?
these
Man,
last
that
two
was
questions
fast.
will be my last chances to use
You're
them.
down to your last classmate.
And that would be Juliet.
Yeah.
So since I still have the Pekin copy, I might as well use them
Pick
on these
another
last
subject.
two questions. And we're gonna do Earth Science next. This is for
All right, here's our question for
$300,000. What is the rush
$300,000.
of hot ash and gases that take place after a volcanic eruption called? That is a pyroclastic flow. Lock it
Juliet
in.
has locked in her answer. Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in. You're going for $300,000. That's it? That's the right answer.
Awesome. Now I got 300 grand.
Great job.
It's often more fatal than just standard lava flow, and it's much quicker and harder to get away from. So now we're down to world history.
Okay,
This is
for
for
half a million dollars, here's the question.
What did people who opposed the 1867 purchase of Alaska from Russia call it?
Juliet has locked in her response.
I don't think I've ever heard from a Russian point of view. So I think it's finally time I use a cheat. I'm gonna peek.
I'm going to have to peek at my
Like I
classmate's
said,
answer.
this is the last question I can use these cheats on because they do not carry over
Not
to
too
the
sure of
$1
yourself, huh?
question.
Well, let's see what your classmate said.
Lincoln's Lark.
If you're happy with that answer, go ahead and lock it in.
So
Locking
either
in.
this is our chance at winning $1 million for the third time, or walk
Okay,
away
there it
with
is. Your answer's
$25,000.
locked in.
It all falls on this
You're
answer.
going for $500,000. No, I'm sorry.
It isn't.
Ah! Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
Up there, you see your answer. Now let's see the right one.
Seward's Folly. Ah. Yeah, because Seward was the Secretary of the State who negotiated the purchase. Ah, that's unfortunate. We were so close to winning the money, but hey, $25,000, that's still not too bad. And guess what? We'll be back tomorrow to try again. So we'll see you
We've
then.
reached the end of the line, my friend. You just flunked out of school.
I am such an idiot.
Before you go, I need you to tell the entire world that you are not smarter than a fifth grader.
I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
Thank you for being with us, too. We'll see you next time on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Bye-bye, everybody.